Hey, how you doing? Today gonna I decided to make this video because I have some things that I found laying around somewhere. Uh, just a little piece of advice. Make sure whenever you make a move in life, either to a new home, to a new wife, whatever, new girlfriend or something, make sure you take your data with you. If you're not able to take your data, at least make sure you erase your hard drives, your computers. Make sure you format your computers. The reason that I decide to make this video is because what I do. I mean, I do a lot of things, but one of the things that I do is I buy and resell stuff. I have a website. I'm going to put the link of my website in the description. It's not that I'm trying to make you go to my website, but at least I want to prove my point that I do have a website. But I also go to places, I go to auctions, and I buy things. I buy books, I sell books. I pretty much just resell, okay? And I have come across with some items, practically some computers and computer peripherals, that I was surprised to see what it was inside. Okay, in my case, I have all my hard drives, all my backup hard drives, well saved. I mean, I don't. They're not laying around, like just whoever, just to see who come and pick them up. No, I have them well saved, and all my pictures are, all backed up and everything. So in case I decide to sell the computer, I'll make sure I format whatever drive or whatever computer I want to get rid of. I had this hard drives that a guy sold it to me, and what I found in those hard drives, it's wow, it's it's something that I wasn't expecting. Well, the first time that I purchased something and I found information, it was here in a local swap meet here in Los Angeles. I purchased like five to six external hard drives. They look a little bit old in technology. They have the FireWire interface. I never used FireWire, so I never get to do anything with FireWire. So I opened them up and see what kind of data they have. They were formatted, for Mac. So I have a Mac laptop, and what I found was the whole production, of one CD. I don't even remember the CD, but everything, it was Pro Tools format, and it had everything, all the tracks, the whole thing, the whole backup of that production. I contacted the guy. I was able to find the information of the guy, and he was in the because he was kind of far away. He was in the UK. I goes, look, I can ship to you all the hardware. So you gotta pay is for shipping. Shipping alone was like almost $200 because of the weight. And so he said, you know what, just format the whole thing. So I format the whole thing. I mean, the data was useless to me. And then I got another computer. Then I have a computer. One of the same swap meets that I always go. And this lady wanted like $25 for this Sony computer. I offer her 15. She said, yeah, sure, why not? So I took a computer home for $15. It had Windows XP. Of course, it was a password, administrated everything. It has passwords and everything. So I was able to remove the password and able to see what was inside. What I found is the whole life of this girl, of this lady. It was the main computer of her business. All the data, all the invoices. Oh man, it was was a lot of information that I found on that computer. I found a picture of her green card and her passport, and also I found the driver's license and the social security card of the husband in one of those files. Well, one of those scans. And then when you start looking deeper and deeper into the pictures, into everything, I found some pictures of them having sex. I mean, hey, if you choose to do that, if you guys it's a choice. You take pictures of your wife making love with you. Hey, it's up to you. I wouldn't do that with my wife. But then I also found pictures of this same guy having sex with a transvestite, with the guy dressed as a woman. I was like, hey, we all make choices in life. So whatever choice he made, it's his choice, I also found some divorce papers and stuff. So I guess it was a big drama going on. But I found all that information. It's like all her life, pretty much I found in that computer. All their life. The business, it seems that they had a restaurant, and all the invoices, all the QuickBooks files, everything was there. Wow. And then I came across with another computer. I bought the whole system. I think this guy he was like a tattoo artist. For some reason, he put everything in a storage, and he wasn't able to pay the storage. I don't know if he got divorced or something. I don't know. So I found the computers, the hard drives, the external hard drives, a bunch of CDs, a bunch of DVDs, the monitor, everything, the whole thing, keyboards, everything. I paid this guy like $35 for the whole thing, and same thing. I removed the password and everything, so I was able to see pretty much all his life too. But what I'm trying to make a point here is whenever, like I said before, whenever you make a move in life, make sure you take your hard drives with you. Make sure you take your data with you. If you're not able to take it, make sure you have it backed up in the cloud, and then erase the data of your hard drives. This week, it's the last week of December of 2015, and I use these apps a lot. The 5 Miles, the Offer app, app, the Wallapop. What's the other one? Let Go, and also the 5 Close, along with other eBay and stuff like that. So there was this guy selling this hard drive, this external hard drive. He wanted $25. I goes, hey, I'll give you 15. It's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. It's an external. It's a small one. Let me show it to you. It's this one right here. It's a Western Digital. I don't know if you can see the WD somewhere there. There you go. The Western Digital hard drive. It has a micro USB connector. Okay. When we met at a gas station, he brought it along and everything. But when he came, I go, "Where's the cable?" He said, "Man, I have it somewhere or something." But before we even get into the cable discussion, he had this bunch of hard drives, a bunch of them. Let me see one. like 4 more. He said, hey, you know what? If you're interested in this one, I have all these too. Show me the whole stack of hard drives. He goes, if you're interested, he said, I want $40 for all of them. I goes, you know what? I just need the little one. I just need a 500 gigabytes. I may use it for something else, for something. So because he didn't have the cable, he goes, you know what? Let me go home and look for the cable. And then I'll give you a call, and then we can meet here, and I'll give it to you. Okay. I go, sure. I go, yeah, because I gotta go, because I gotta take my kid to the movies and stuff. Anyway, I went to the movies to see the Star Wars movies, and then I came home, to have dinner or something. Then I sent them a text. I goes, you know what? I'll give you $30 for all of them. And the reason that I say that is because one of the hard drives had this interface, this 3.0 interface, the small, the USB 3.0, just a small one. So it kind of got me like curious. I goes, drives with this interface are new, and they're big. They're not like 500 gigabytes or something. They are big, either 2 terabytes and up, because of that hard drive. Okay, I got the cable. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then it's a risk. And he said, sure, okay. He said, yeah, 35, for all of them. I goes, and I don't need the cables. I tell him, you know what, it's fine. All the cables I have them. And then we met again, and then he gave me all these hard drives. So this is what I got for $35. I got the original drive that I intended to buy. Okay. Then I got these two. They're all Western Digitals. Passport, something like that. This is one. This one I think it's 320 gigabytes. Okay, that's two. And then I got this one. This one is like 128 gigabytes. Still, Western Digital. Okay. By the way, these two are empty. Okay. This two has no data on it. But this one, the one that I was kind of curious to see, this is the Western Digital MyBook Essential. This is a 3 terabyte hard drive right here, fully working, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what's inside. Then I got this one right here. It's another Western Digital. This is a USB 2.0. This is 1 terabyte. So in total, I got 4 terabytes of data, 4 terabytes of hard drives for $30. Okay. What I got on these hard drives, it's something that it surprised me. Like I said, make sure you take your data with you. Okay. They're all format for Mac, and I have a Mac laptop, so it was easy for me to see everything that it was inside. I found the whole production of a pornography business. The whole, of course, whatever fits in here, but 1, 2, 3 drives, and all of them full of files of women with their information, their passports, social security numbers, telephone numbers, emails, and then there were like 120 models, porn stars, women. Every single woman with her file, with her file. In one file, all their contracts, their press releases, the what else? The passport scan, their ID, the other, within that file, the other file, they have other stills, other pictures. And within the other file, they had all the videos, the final video, of course, all the porno video. So there was a lot of data that I found in these drives. That is just one thing. Okay, the other, this hard drive in particular, this one, the one that has a 2.0 interface, it was designed to be the time machine for this guy MacBook Pro. So it has like several backups of his laptop with all his information, contracts, pictures, videos, documents, all his backup. I was able to see everything pretty much scanned. It's mostly, this guy was from the UK. He apparently, reading his biography, because he wrote his biography and he was there. He was in the military. And then he became as he called himself, an adult performer. It's amazing, my friend. If you're watching this video, it's amazing how easy it is for people to forget about their own stuff. If I was someone else, I will do some damage to these people. Like I said, social security numbers, passports, and ID, is driver's license, pictures of the driver's license. It's amazing, how can people lose their identity so fast, so quick. So make sure you erase your data. Make sure you back up your data. If you whatever you're gonna do, just make sure nobody finds your personal stuff. It's like, let's see, it's 3.5 terabytes. No, 4.5 terabytes of data, between videos and all these files with all these women, all their pictures and their final porno video. I mean, it's amazing, man, how easy it is for other people, if you're not care enough to care for your, if I can say that, to care for your data. It's easy for any other person to make damage, So I'm still gonna look into these two hard drives that apparently they're format, but there are ways so you can go back and extract all the files in these two drives. I don't know, like I said, they are format, they're blank, but I'm gonna go see exactly what is it that they, that they erase. Should be an easy process, not just a data recovery. So there it is, there. I'm afraid, things, when you find things like this, it makes me think twice where I'm storing my data, my hard drives, my external hard drives. Because if someone else find my hard drives, they pretty much, they will have like half of my life, or my whole life, pretty much. All pictures of my babies when they were born, as they were growing up, and then personal files that I have, Word documents and my business documents and stuff. Everything I have pretty much in my hard drive. Now imagine someone finds your stuff at a local swap meet. how did these hard drives, all this in particular, the ones that I'm talking about, how did it end up in this guy's hands? I never ask, which I don't care. But you should care. So be very careful. Be very careful when you throw away your stuff. Make sure everything's erased. You know? So that's it. That's all I have to say. Be very careful and whew, hopefully you don't forget and throw your stuff away. All right? Have fun and Happy New Year's.